In this video, I'll just go over the basic utility that you need to know for Dust2. For the mid door smoke, jump down, get into this corner, aim at the bottom dot that you see on the right side of the lock, and a left click throw. To check if someone blocked this, you can always jump spot. Once you've thrown that, you need to move slightly back, aim slightly above this wooden beam, then run forwards and left click throw for the short molly. Aiming that far high up makes sure that this corner also gets mollied off. If you aim a bit lower, the molly blooms a bit closer and an upper can still peek from that. Another way of doing so would be to aim in the middle of the boxes, run forwards and jump through. For the long crossing smoke, you just need to be at the end of this railing. It does not have to be anything specific. On the left door, aim at move your crosshair to the top so that you're lined as shown. So the right side of this door and right below this patterned white section and jump through. So this bounces off of the corner, extending out and covers the entire corner. For the flash, stand here, aim at the base of the tree and jump through. Once you have long, the safe way to molly car is jump on top of the barrel, aim at the handle of this door and jump through. This covers the corner and slightly behind the car, but CTs can be playing in this corner or like slightly farther towards that corner. So you can throw another molly if you want, but just being aware should be enough. For the standard crossing smoke, align yourself at the end of this barrel, aim above this section on the wall or with the wires over here and aim slightly above the wall itself or top of the wall, and then this bounces off of the side and lands perfectly in the center, covering both sides. That is the standard crossing smoke. Now moving on to mid. To throw the mid to be smoke, you sit or crouch in this corner, look for this dot in the middle board of the plank in front of you and aim at the edge on the right edge of this and jump through. This bounces off the ground and like lands on the box, covering everything CT spawn till the roof. The only angle that can still spot door would be this boost angle, so you need to be aware of that. The flash that goes along with this is aim right above this corner and a regular left click throw. So this will blind anyone playing in the close corners of door. From LT, if you want to throw a flash to make sure the Kenny's angle gets blinded, you aim at this wire post and jump through. So this is a pop flash for anyone playing in this angle over here, but it won't blind anyone playing on the stairs or like close to the wall because it blooms right on top of the head, so you need to be aware of that. For A-shot crossing smokes, so you get stuck in this corner, look for the center of the third window. So there is this circle, aim on the left side of that circle, like slightly towards the left of the center of the window itself, and then where this bottom wire is crossing. And the regular left click throw. So this lands on top of the box, extends down as well, but more importantly it will cover the cross. The smoke that goes along with this, you stand here, aim above this mark on the wall and left click throw. So combine these to become the short cross smokes. There is a smoke that blooms down as well, but I've covered that in a separate video. Once the smokes are up, you can move into this corner, look for the top of this electricity pole and aim slightly below that, and as shown, this lands on top of the box, mollies off the entire box and a bit on the ramp as well. So this is a molly that you can throw with that. Um, yeah. Moving on towards B. So for the B execute, you can throw both smokes from this corner. For the door smoke, aim in this exposed brick section, but slightly above and where this top or like the pointed bit of the same pattern is. So aim as shown, then jump throw. For the window smoke, aim slightly towards the bottom, slightly below and slightly towards the left of this dot, and jump throw. So this is the door and this is the window smoke. So you can use these to execute B. For flashing out, once you are here, you just aim like shown. This should blind anyone playing towards the door area or car. It does not blind anyone playing here, but this is the first flash, and the second flash is right behind this wall. So this flash blinds anyone coming out from window and also people playing on the site. So these two flashes combined will blind almost everyone in B site. If you want to smoke off door, stand here, aim towards the right side of this dark mark so that you're aiming at the sky, and then left click throw. So this is the same smoke that lands outside but from tunnel, and is a bit better than the ones that we used to throw in CSGO because they extend out inside site quite a bit, making it easier for CTs to lurk out and like catch you by surprise. For the lurk smoke in B, you stand in the same corner, look for this mark on the wall. You can aim slightly below that and left click throw. So you can use this to deny information or lurk out B based off of what you want to do. So that's it. That's it. The basic utility that you'll need for Dust2. If you know this much, I think you can very well support your team with basic utility sets in the beginning, mid, or the late round. So that's it.